Goeiedag. Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Yep, it's the old fart. And we're talking about Durban again. And for those of you who went to the Tourism Indaba, who are tour operators, and you've gone back home to your respective countries and are living in a sane environment again, well, let me give you an update on what's happening in Durban. This is today. Durban should brace for more disruptions today by eThekwini municipal workers as talks between the city and its aggrieved staff resulted in a stalemate. Unions representing workers from the Durban solid waste, water and sanitation and electricity units said no agreements were reached at Friday's bargaining council meeting. Well, that mayor and that council have got a lot to answer for, let's face it. South African Municipal Workers Union, SAMWU or SAMWU, eThekwini Regional Chairperson Abraham Zulu said it had declared a formal dispute with the municipality. We spent the whole day at the bargaining council, yet the employer still has not met the workers' demands. Judging by the way the meeting turned out, the issues will take some time to resolve because they haven't even begun their investigations, he said. Talk about incompetence. The Independent Municipal and Allied Trade Union, IMATU or IMATU, Vice Chairperson in the eThekwini region, Queen Mbata. Now that's a good one, Queen Mbata. I have to tell you, I'm going off topic, but hey, I'm allowed to do that. This is my channel. Okay. I worked at Barclays Bank in Umzimkhulu, and the most extraordinary African name I ever came up with in the signature cards for savings accounts. And in those days, they weren't on a computer, they were on a little piece of like card, and someone had signed at the bottom and had all the details. And this lady's name was Susie Matwetwe the Second. I'm joking. Her surname was the Second. I've got to do this. I'm sorry, guys. You know you know what I'm going to do, don't you? Hit my head on the table. I'm sorry, sometimes I just have to do that just to get myself back in shape. Now, let me get back on topic. We're talking about Durban and we're talking about the strikes. Now, those tourism operators who subscribe to my channel, they would have seen firsthand what happened. I don't have to tell them. They would have been there. They would have seen it. They would have heard it from other people. Anyway, getting back to this article. Mbata said he would meet the municipality tomorrow. If our issues are not resolved tomorrow, there will be a shutdown. Would like to clarify that none of the IMATU workers are on strike, and that is why they have access to municipal vehicles. Now, these are the vehicles that you saw running around Durban doing wheelies and all sorts of crap. Total road hazard. The police were nowhere to be seen. It was a complete gangster town, the city of Durban last week. It was just absolutely crazy. And she went on to say, this is Mbata, went on to say, on Thursday, our workers met the municipal managers and the workers' demands were not met, so the workers staged protests in the Durban CBD. This week, hundreds of municipal workers caused havoc when they demanded to be paid the same amount as Umkhonto Wesizwe or MK veterans. The MK vets' pay was allegedly increased from 9,000 Rand to 20,000 Rand. Now, we know that to be a fact. I mean, these are the ANC vets, and the political party running Durban is the ANC. So, yeah, we'll look after our mates. And it doesn't matter whether they deserve it or not. This is South African corruption at its very best. The group trashed the city, resulting in 3.5 million Rand damage to infrastructure. They also cut off water and electricity supplies, did not collect refuse in most areas, and blocked major roads within the Durban CBD. And we've shown you video footage of that, haven't we? Crazy, 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 crazy scene. This is South Africa. It's not like it was pre-1994, believe me. One municipal worker died in hospital on Friday after allegedly hitting his head when he tripped running from police called in to disperse the crowd gathered at City Hall on Thursday. And I've actually got some video footage of that, and you can see the guys firing their rubber bullets at these guys. 11 municipal workers appeared in court and were granted bail. City manager Sifo Nzuza said the city would take the grievances of workers who wanted to be elevated to grade 10 to the Central Bargaining Council to deliberate on the matter and make a ruling. Now, quite honestly, I don't even understand why they have to do that. For those who aren't familiar with the grievance, this is a story. Okay, you got a bunch of guys who used to fight for the ANC pre-1994, who came to the city council and demanded that they get jobs. So they were given jobs in the DSW department, which is a sanitary side. And they weren't happy with their salary, so they went back to the municipality, about 53 of them I think it was, and they demanded that they be given 20,000 Rand per month as a salary. And that was now what they call a grade 10. Now these guys had absolutely no skills, diddly squat. They'd only been there a few months, but because they were ANC vets, the council said, yeah, okay, we'll do it. We'll give you the 20,000 Rand a month. Now, you've got guys working in that same area who've been working there for years, who are earning 9,000 Rand a month, whose skills are so superior to these vets who've just walked in and claimed the higher rate. And it is just absolutely BS. You can understand why they're actually upset. But this is South Africa. It is completely cactus. Anyway, I'm so off topic. Let me get back to the article. Okay. Nzuzu appealed to workers to resume their duties and refrain from violence. After lengthy consultations with the union representatives, we decided to refer the matter to the Central Bargaining Council for further negotiations and a determination. Discussions at the Bargaining Council will start on Monday and are expected to be concluded within 30 days. We urge our employees to desist from violent strikes that cripple the city's operation. We recently spent a lot on cleaning up the mess left by our workers in the Central Business District, said Nzuzu. He said the principles of no work, no pay would apply and workers could face disciplinary action as the city has obtained an interdict making it unlawful to participate in the strike. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Willies Mkono said the army would be brought in next week to maintain law and order during the elections. Oh, is this a prelude to a state of emergency if things go pear-shaped for the ANC? Who knows? The Independent Electoral Commission, or IEC, warned that although people had a right to protest, they had no right to prevent people from voting. The IEC's Nomson Masuku said, "You are not allowed to interfere with the business of the Electoral Commission. Our job is to ensure every citizen has an opportunity to vote, and everyone has to cooperate with the Electoral Commission for that to happen." It is illegal to plan anything that is likely to obstruct the IEC from doing its duty. Now, I think Wednesday, May the 8th, is going to be a very interesting day in South Africa. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell, so there's little black things on each side so you get all my updates. And have a great day. Bye for now.